What is going on, everyone? It is JakerGG, and welcome back to another episode of Factions here at CosmicPVP, and I believe this is episode 7. I'm not 100% sure on that, though. I haven't recorded the video on here in a while, so I kind of forgot, but I've been trying to do that and, like, say the number of the episode at the start of every video. I kind of like it. It's different than what I've done before, but anyways, let's get past a little intro, and we're gonna get into what's going on in this video. So earlier today, I did a live stream and I played some Cosmic, and so many people gave me like a bunch of G-Kit gear. Like, I was standing at spawn, and since I was streaming, everyone wanted to like trade me stuff, and I was just getting, like, if you were in the stream, you know, like constant like duel requests and messages and trade requests. It was just so insane. Everyone in that stream, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for showing your support. It was a really great time. We played Cosmic for like an hour. We did some duels with people. We played Badlion. We played High Pixel Skywars, which was a bunch of fun. And I'm doing streams like almost every other day. I'd say like 3 times a week at least. I'm streaming. I play mostly Minecraft. Sometimes I'll hop in CSGO if everyone like is okay with that. Some people don't really like the CSGO, but it's fun sometimes. But anyways, that's not really the point of this video. I just wanted to give a little background on what's going on. But in the stream, I did like explain what's been going on. I'm sure a lot of you guys are wondering what's been going on with me, FDMJV, and the faction Monarch. So I'm not currently in Monarch anymore, and I have nothing bad happened with FDMJV, and nothing bad happened with Jackal, like at least with me and him. He decided to leave Monarch and join Hannibal. I believe that's their name. Yeah, so he's in Hannibal. He is with like All Beast and everyone who is like in. They were called MK Ultra, then they changed their name to Hannibal. But I don't really want to speak for like FDM on this, but I think he's taking a break from Cosmic and he's focusing on his server, which I can respect. I mean, what's been going on in Cosmic is like it's just been stuff that I can't really even put into words. Like, we have probably gone through like 6 bases, and you guys also probably heard about Onyx leaving our faction. Well, Onyx getting kicked from our faction, which I'll also get into. But there's going to be a lot of talking at the start of this video. Then we're going to get into some book openings, and I got a really cool book in the stream, and we'll look at the new updates and everything. But right now, I just got to talk, and like everyone wants to know what's going on, so I want to like get it off my chest. And once I do, I think I'll feel a lot better about making these videos. But anyways, what was I saying? So Fran, like I said, he's taking a break from Cosmic, and I completely respect that. I mean, he like, even I was thinking about taking a break from Cosmic, but I don't know, it just, I want to keep my channel going. It's been going so great, and I've been growing so quickly, and recently the growth has started to slow down just because I haven't been posting Cosmic as much, and I know a lot of people don't like when I post Fatality over Cosmic, but it's just that Fatality was there to record when Cosmic really wasn't, like, available to record, because when we were going through all that stuff, it just wasn't a time for recording, and it wasn't a time for making Let's Plays. I hope you guys understand that. I hope you guys respect that. It just wasn't a time that would be fun to make episodes for us. So basically, at the start of the map, I was kind of like, I wasn't really involved in the base building. I was like out of town a lot. If you guys know, like the first day and like the first 4 days of this map, I was like literally in like not able to get on the computer basically at all. The first day I got in a little bit, but the start of the map I wasn't too involved. I don't know how many bases we went through. We must have gone through like 5 or 6 bases. So by the 3rd base, I think it was the 3rd base where I started working on the bases. 3rd base, I don't even know like what happened to which, but basically like they would getting cobble monstered. We would make them on the border, then they'd immediately get found by our enemy factions and get cobble monstered before we could even get up defenses like a water curtain to prevent cobble monsters. That would just happen over and over again, and so we had people cobble monstering. And then we finally had a base up, we got the water curtain up, and we were all good to go. Like, it was not cobble monsterable. We were like starting to build the base. We were making a trench around the claim so that we could put up a wall from bedrock to build height all the way around our claim so that no one could get in unless they climbed up the water or flew over, and they couldn't get out unless they somehow got out of combat and flew out, or somehow got up the water, which really isn't going to happen. So people probably wouldn't have came into the base and try to fight us if there's a huge wall up that prevents them from getting out. Obviously, if they run their whole faction, they could probably do it, but it would make it a lot easier for us to build in peace, and our base building was actually going pretty decently. Now, Onyx Crafter didn't like how the base was being built, and he disagreed with many of the things Fran was doing for the faction, and he decided to take it into his own hands and overclaim our base. Now, this is really controversial because on his video, he called us all lazy, and then he said something about like, which I really didn't like how he said this. He said like all YouTubers are lazy if you meet them in real life, like they're really lazy, which really makes no sense because he's not met any of us in real life, so I don't know why he would say that, because that does not relate to us, because we've known him for like 3 weeks. He hasn't met us IRL. He lives on the other side of the world, so that makes no sense why he said that. But he said we're lazy, whatever. Like that's fine. He was in a different time zone. We weren't on a lot of times when he was on. He didn't see the work was being put in by a lot of the people in the faction. That's all right. I'm not saying I did a ton of work because I didn't do that much work. I did do work, but there's a lot of people in the faction who put in a lot of work, and he just didn't see that, I guess. But he got on. And here's how the story went. I told this in the stream. I'm sorry to bore you guys with the story, but a lot of people want to hear this. If you don't want to hear it, just skip ahead. If you do, stick around, because this is the only time I'm going to say it. So it was like 3 a.m. Travis stopped derping, decides to text me. Well, I'm not saying it in a bad way. He texted me and he told me to get on Cosmic. I'm like, why? Because I didn't want to get out of bed. I was in bed. He's like, get on right now. Like, Onyx Crafter like unclaimed our base. And at first I'm like, dude, our base is gone. I get on and I see he overclaimed it. Now he overclaimed just the 4 chunks where the actual base is. He didn't take all our land. He just took the 4 chunks where the base would actually be, like where the base sat. He overclaimed those chunks. So I get on. Right when I get on, Onyx Crafter goes offline the server. Like he sees me get on and I think he got off. I think it could have been a coincidence, but I think he saw me get on and he got off. Then I go on Skype. I message him and I say, like, what's going on? And he's like, why are you on so late? I'm like, well, I heard what happened, and I wanted to make sure everything was okay, because I don't want, like, Fran coming on in the morning and seeing our bases overclaimed. Like, that's not okay. And he's like, well, I wasn't, like, he said something along the lines of, like, he didn't like how the base was being built. He wanted to make it his own. He claimed that it was his base because he was the one who made the claims first, which really doesn't make any sense because anyone can go and claim some claims on the border. But whatever, that's what his story was. So basically, in his video, he made it off to be like, hey, he was a victim and like we kicked him for no reason. When in fact, he overclaimed our base. He took it upon himself to build the base. He built it, in his eyes right, in our eyes wrong. It wasn't anything that we wanted to do. It was not the plan we had in mind. So he basically took the claim and made it unused. Like, unless we wanted to tear down built regions and a built base, he basically made that claim like unusable. So at that point, I kind of like skipped ahead like what he said like on Skype and everything. One of the things that I found funny was I asked him like on Skype twice to unclaim the base, and then he finally said, okay, I will. I'll do it like soon. I get on the server, which I was on the server the whole time. He gets on and I start messaging him on the server instead of Skype, and I say, I'm about to get off, can you really quick just go on your alt and unclaim it, because he had it claimed with an alt faction. One of his alts overclaimed the base. So I told him to do that, and he's like, dude, I'll do it in a second. And I'm like, whatever. I just got off. I took his word. I trusted him he would do it, because at that point I'm like, okay, he's probably gonna unclaim it. Like, I don't see why he'd keep the claims. I come on the next morning, he's demodded, he's not in the faction yet, and then Fran, we were talking, Fran told me that he'd never unclaimed it. He also said he'd get on and talk to Fran. He claimed his internet went down. I'm not saying it didn't, I'm just saying it's a little bit of a coincidence, you know, but I'm not saying it didn't. It's completely could have happened, so I can't really make an assumption there. So basically, Fran kicked him because, I mean, he overclaimed their base. That's a pretty legitimate reason to kick him. He thought that we were in the wrong for kicking him. He thought that, like, it was his base and he was in the right for overclaiming it. And, I mean, that's basically it. That was really long. The video's been going for 8 minutes. That's really all I can say. So then what ended up happening, he got kicked. Cyberkin left, which I respect Cyberkin for not doing anything. At least he just left on his own, and he didn't make a big deal out of it. I wish Onyx, like, I wouldn't have minded if he just left our base. Let us do our base. If he didn't like how the base was like going, he could have left and made his own base, but he decided to just screw it all up for us, and then we lost those claims, and then FinUp left, which made us, we had another base after that, which got overclaimed. When FinUp left, that's what I heard. I wasn't on. And basically right now, if you look at the faction, it's like barely anyone, which, yeah, pretty rip. So Fran has been on in a day, so I'm guessing he's taking a break, which, like I said earlier, that's okay. He was getting a lot of hate from people. I think the whole faction was really getting hate, and Jagnal ended up leaving to join Hannibal, which, yeah, I can see why he did it, but they were kind of like our enemies. But a lot of people in that faction were friends. There's just a lot of things that just went wrong that I really wish wouldn't have gone wrong, and just our whole plan with Monarch just, we can say it really didn't work out too well. And it's been an unfortunate series of events. Nothing we can really do about it. It's all in the past. We just got to move forward and not dwell on the past, you know. I don't know, something like that. I think that's going to be it for like the whole story time. I'm trying to think if I forgot anything like important for you guys to know. Like the whole thing with Onyx Crafter, it just, I don't know, it makes me kind of mad because he basically, he didn't tell his fans any of the story. Like he he basically lied to them about it. Like, he didn't really tell them what happened. Like, I'm telling you guys what happened. If you don't believe me, I don't care. That's, like, what I'm saying is true. I know it's true. If you don't see it to be true, don't go in the comments and tell me I'm a liar, because that's what happened. Like, that's what happened in my eyes. I'm not lying, so don't get all salty and go in the comments. Like, just leave if you're gonna leave a hate comment, just please don't. It's not the time, not the place, and you don't leave hate on Onyx Crafter. I'm not asking you guys to go and leave hate in his videos. I'm just telling you guys the story and what truthfully happened. So make of it what you want. And I think that's it. I really think that's it. So as for my new faction, I'm basically going to be in here until, I mean, I don't know if he's going to come back anytime soon. I really don't know for how long he's leaving Cosmic, but he basically said he wants to take a break. And like I said, I don't want to speak for him. I don't know if he's going to make a video on it or not, but I'm not going to speak for him as to his reasons or anything else in details. I'm just saying he's taking a break, so I decided to continue my series with the Iron Throne faction, which the leader, MC Cool, he has a YouTube channel. You can go check it out. My sub box is, name on YouTube, I think it's United MC. I'm not really sure. I know him as MC Cool 33. That was his name, like, way back when he was on Eviscerate on Ice Planet. He was part of Eviscerate, I think in Map 2. Definitely Map 3. I think it was in Map 2 as well. So I've known him for a long time. I trust him a lot. He's never done anything bad. He's very trustworthy. He's a good friend of mine. Like I said, I've known him for a while. He was, like, one of my very first fans, and that's actually how I met him. He was one of my fans, and I ended up, like, playing with him, and he joined Eviscerate. So basically that's how we met each other. I'm in his faction now. They're building a base right now. I've been talking so much, I'm thirsty. I'm gonna drink this iced tea, which has been here for like 2 days. Alright, it tastes fine. Better than nothing. But yeah, let's go ahead and go to our vault, and we are going to show you guys what all I got from this live stream, and we'll cut to that in just a second. Alright guys, so we are here back at the vault, and we're going to go through some of the G-Kit stuff we have, and we basically have so much gear right now, it's insane. This is the set I've been using to PvP, at least I haven't really been doing anything on Cosmic recently with all that stuff that's been going on, but that's the set that I add on for PvP. We're going to go ahead and tinker this, well actually, that's actually not a bad book, 57%, we're going to keep that. And then all these admin items, we'll just sell them to Age for $1. I don't want to throw them off this vault, because I feel like if someone like walks by there and sees there's like admin items on the ground, they're gonna like, oh, maybe there's a vault above here. So I don't like throwing stuff off the edge, so I just we'll put them on the Age for $1. I'm sure someone will buy them. But we have all this G-Kit in here, which during the stream I went through this whole chest and picked out everything that I wanted to tinker, and then everything I wanted to keep is right here. So that's all stuff I'm gonna keep. Actually, if I can do my G-Kits right now, that'd be sick. Oh, 21 hours. Okay, so we can do our G-Kits tomorrow. That's alright. But basically, during our stream, like I said, we got a ton of donations. It was absolutely insane. And I know you guys, a lot of you guys don't like when I take handouts, but it's really not me, like, searching for handouts. It's people trading me and wanting me to take their handouts, and it's, like, something I don't really want to turn down. So yeah, we're actually going to keep that decapitation book. I don't think I have one yet, so that's why I want to keep it. Actually, we have a 59... We'll just keep both of them, why not? There's not very many simple books are good, so that's probably not going to fill up out of space. No dust there. Title, we will also an AH. I don't know how much it would sell for. We'll try 5K. I think that will sell. It's a pretty decent price. And then all this gear, we're just going to have to sort through. So we're going to put a bunch in this chest. We're going to take all the gear and just put it in the chest first, and then we'll go through it. Mystery dust, sell hand. Like I said, I don't want to throw stuff off the edge. I'm just paranoid that someone's going to find this place. Actually, doing /near, being here for a long time is actually like probably the best way people would find me, doing /near. PV11. Where did I put all that gear? PV12? Yeah, there we go. Look at all this. Oh my goodness. Everyone who gave me stuff in the stream, you guys are so awesome. Yeah, so we're going to grab all this. Dude, we're going to have a ton of XP by the end of this. We're going to open up a bunch of Ultimate books, because if you guys didn't know, there's some new updates out, and there's some really nice new Ultimate books that relate to, like, MCMMO and that kind of stuff, which I'm a big fan of. That guy's selling a July crate. Dude, I want to buy that so bad. I can't look. Someone had a fac. Oh, MSG Fishery, Iron Throne. There we go. I guess someone has a faction named Jaker1311, so when people try to look for my faction, that comes up. So, yeah, there we go. Dude, I want to trade for this July crate. I don't have 3 million. I have 1.5 million. Dude, I would love that July crate. Oh my goodness, dude. I want one of those so bad. I don't know what I could... I don't know if I have anything that could trade up to that. Like, those crates are so OP. I might just have to buy myself one. I don't know. At this point, I just really want one. I really don't like spending that much money on Cosmic, but... It's probably gonna... I don't know if it's gonna be the last crate, but I'm pretty sure I heard they're getting rid of Fallen Heroes Oh, legendary dust, dude. I'll take that. I'm pretty sure I heard they're getting rid of Fallen Heroes like early August. So, dude, I'm gonna be either spending a lot of money or trying to get some people to buy me stuff for stuff in game because I want to get some of that stuff and capitalize on it before it's gone. Where's the rest of that gear? Okay, yeah, there's still a bunch more. Sweet. Let's grab all this. And Machete Man actually gave me these 2 books. I remember that specifically. And then one of the other guys, his name was Immunity PvP, something like that. I had PvP at the end, and he gave me a bunch of G-Kit gear. So thank you to him for giving me all that and hooking it up. So yeah, we're going to go through all this gear. We're going to tinker a lot of it because a lot of this gear, we just have too much gear. Like, we'll never be able to go through all this gear, especially with me just doing G-Kits all the time. I'm never going to run out of gear if I keep all this gear, so I might as well tinker it, get some books that I can put on other gear, and it's kind of a win-win. So we're going to see how much XP we can get out of this. Probably going to be a lot, I'm not going to lie. It's probably, we already have 95 levels, dude. This is going to be insane. We already did the bows, which usually give you the most XP, but still, this is going to be insane. That's actually a really good axe. Sweet, we'll take that. A lot of this stuff I'm probably just going to tinker, because I already have like a PV full of gear that's like good that I'll use for PvP. So, like, all this gear in the chest is really just like overload, like overstock. I don't know, like extra, like I don't even know what the word is, but all of this gear is like extra gear that we don't really need. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. So I'm definitely gonna tinker most of it because it's more valuable to me if I have the XP. So basically, if it has overload, if it doesn't have overload 3, like if there's a piece with overload 2, I'll automatically tinker it. And if it doesn't have gears 3, I'll automatically tinker it. And if it has glowing, I automatically tinker. That's just kind of like my going thing. I don't like glowing because it like blinds you extremely bad, so I tend to stay away from glowing. But there is some decent gear in here. I'm gonna go through this. A lot of these helmets I don't know if I'd really use. Like, some of them are decent, but destruction sometimes sucks because if like you're trying to truce up with someone who's not like your truce, it's really annoying, and you know, it's just a pain. Again, that's not overload 3. I'm going to be really picky with this gear, and I know a lot of people are going to get mad at me, as always, for tinkering gear, but I can't explain it enough. It's just, I'd rather have books. It's just frankly the way it is. I'd rather have books to build on my other gear than rather have like this gear that I'm just going to throw out. Like, I'm just going to go out in the wilderness and be like, okay, if I die, I don't care. So I might as well get something out of it. We're going to have a ton of XP, though. That's the thing. Like, we already have 158 levels. We still got more XP, or still got more gear to go through. That's overload 3. Definitely keeping that. Gears 1, nope. We're going to keep that axe. That's a decent chestplate. I think it's from Paladin, so we'll keep that. Overload 3, again, I'll keep that. It's a decent chestplate. Overload 3, it's not that good with the Bloodlust and Deathbringer, but it's still a keeper because it's Overload 3. We can always use that. Overload 3 again. I think, is that the same? No, it has Deathbringer 3, so that's a little bit better. Is that a... No, I don't think I would need that. Overload 2... Overload 3, that's actually nice. Overload 3, Deathbringer 3, and Light It 2. That's a really nice chestplate. We can actually put together like a little set with this. So that's a really good chestplate. We don't need overload on the leggings. We need some regular leggings. Do we have like some Lighted 3? I don't know. We could just put these leggings with that. Got some boots that are Gears 3, and then we got a nice helmet right there. Like, basically right there, that's a good set. Like, that's a set I'll go PvP in. Alright, so... all this gear we're going to keep, and then all this gear in my inventory will tinker really quick, and we'll get some XP out of this last bit of gear. But, yeah, I'll show you guys the book that I got while I was streaming. I was opening up some books that I had stockpiled just for fun, and I ended up getting one of the books that I wanted. So, the new enchants are relating to MCMMO. There's a couple that aren't related to MCMMO, I believe, but the two main ones are training and skilling. Or is it skilled? Skilling. It's skilling and training. And I got a maxed out skilling 10 book. Now, the rates aren't that good on it, but it's a pickaxe enchant. So basically what this does is if you put on your pickaxe, you're going to get more mining levels when you break blocks. So I love grinding MCMMO, I love trying to get my power up and going on MC top, so it's a perfect enchant for me. And then training is basically, I think it's either sword or axe. You might be able to put it on either, but basically it makes you get like more sword or axe levels when you use your sword or axe. So that's even better. But this being a skilling 10, it's also a pretty decent book. So we're going to use some dust on this. We have a lot of ultimate dust. Luckily we have a couple primals that we were lucky enough to get earlier in the season. And we have a 9% right there. We're just going to knock out a couple of these big boy dust, and we're just going to get this up a decent amount. 63. Oh yeah, this is going to be like almost... It's 85%. So at this point, like, I almost just want to make it 100, but I kind of want to keep... So yeah, I want to keep some of that ultimate. So we're going to keep this at 85, and then we're going to put it on a pickaxe. Now, if this doesn't work, dude, I will be very mad. Although, I gotta get a pickaxe that I definitely want to put it on. So should we put it on this one? This is efficiency and breaking fortune, haste, auto smelt, oxygenate, and obvious destroyer. we need a couple more things in this, but that's like our main base building and mining pickaxe. So I think we should put it on that. Now, if this book destroys it, I'm going to be really, really mad, but it's only auto smelt 2. We could probably make it again. So here we go. We're going for it. Skilling 10. How did that not work? 80, and it destroyed it, dude. No. Dude, that is such bad luck. The 85% doesn't work, but then the 82% destroy rate does work. Like, come on. Oh, that sucks. I wouldn't even been that mad if the book just broke, but the pickaxe too. Come on, you're killing me, Cosmic. You're killing me. So we have a bunch of, we still have these 2 picks, but dude, that sucks. That was like one of our best pickaxes. Oh man, we still have the we actually do have the Master Builder G kit, which gives us a pickaxe and a shovel, so that's not bad. But those, although the thing is, they may make that heroic and add skilling to that, so that'd be pretty cool. I don't know if they would or not, but that would be a good idea for them to do that. But dude, I'm so crushed after doing that. We still have 84k XP, but that sucked. Okay, we really need to get something good out of these books. I really want to get. Okay, where's our shovel? Our shovel's missing. I think, yeah, it's just a glacier shovel that we had right there. I was always wondering what happened to that. In last episode, we were working on this. We still need to get an Inquisitive book, a Killara book, a Shackle book. So that's why we're gonna open up some legendaries and ultimates. So /enchanter. Let's open up 2 legendaries, some ultimates, and 4,000. We will open up some uniques, because we still need auto smelt 3, and we're gonna need some more books to make a new pickaxe. So let's make sure no one's here. Good. Okay, we're gonna open up these things. All right, aquatic 1. All right, that was not that good. The aquatic lamp, of course, the aquatic one is bad. So that's basically all tinker material. Boom. Let's take that. Oh. Dude, I opened up those books on accident. We got Shackle 3, one of the books we needed. 88%, dude. That's awesome. It's one of the like the cheap books, but that's awesome. We knocked out one of the books. We need Reforged 10 still. We need Killer R5 and we need Inquisitive. But we got the Shackle, which is awesome. That is a great book for our grinding sword. And then also we got some eating magic dust. So here we go. 4 more ultimates, dude. If we get like a training or a skilling, that'd be sweet. Blessed 1, that's awful. Obsidian Shield 1. That's not good at rates for me. Arrow Deflect 3. Oh, that's also a new enchant. Prevents you from being damaged by enemy arrows more often than once. Energy level times 200 milliseconds. So it's 600 milliseconds. You can't get affected by arrows like more than once per 600 milliseconds, which I think is like a sixth of a second, because I think 1,000 milliseconds is a second. So that means like every half, like people don't, like that doesn't make any sense. If someone can hit you with bow every half second, that's like how long it takes to draw a bow back anyways. I don't know. I might have to do my own research on that better, but yeah, apparently Arrow Deflect, it's terrible. I don't even know why I would even care. It's a terrible book. It has awful rates, so we're gonna tinker it anyways. In fact, we're gonna tinker all those except for the Shackle, which I'm very happy about. We got 1 piece of dust, which is 2%. Why not? Let's just throw it on this book. We're gonna have to use dust in that one anyways, so we'll just throw it on there. PV 14. We're gonna put this book away, and we will go on with our book opening. We actually got this Piercing 5 99% earlier today, which is pretty sweet. So we got 2 legendary books, guys. This season has not been very good of luck for me for legendary books, which is unfortunate because I need the luck right now. But yeah, we're gonna see if we can get anything. I don't think I've gotten a single good book out of this out of legendaries this season. So here we go. We're gonna zoom this in. This is probably gonna be a thumbnail picture right here. This looks actually really cool. So here we go. I'm hoping the firework will be in the frame. All right, we need to bring it up like a little bit more like that, and then we need to go like that. All right, I'm hoping. Oh, let's go like that. There we go. We need a good thumbnail picture, guys. Here we go. Boom. There we go. I like it. I like it. So if you guys see that in the thumbnail, you know where it came from. All right, here we go, guys. I don't even know what books I got, so we're gonna go and just kind of like click that so we can't see it in chat. Here we go, guys. The ultimate reveal. Terrible. Ready? Terrible. Yeah, it's terrible. If it was Deathbringer 3, that would have been amazing, but Deathbringer 2 is basically trash. That's really unfortunate. And what more could I ask for? Two good old pieces of gunpowder. All right, is there anything on the H that I can like maybe buy and? Oh, dude, we're going for it. I don't even care. I'm such a savage. All right, I don't think I want to spend any more money. That was a pretty dumb move. I was thinking 150k. That's cheap, but when you think about it, that's like That's like 10% of my balance. So, dude, we better get something good out of this book. Here we go. Oh my goodness, dude. I don't even know how many legendary books we've opened this season. They've all been awful. Yeah, of course. Of course it's Mystery Dust. Of course, dude. I'm so tilted right now. I just want to just tinker more stuff and like open more books. Yeah, a lot of this stuff I can't tinker. That's the thing. We're gonna tinker this bow though, just because I'm so angry. What am I talking about? This isn't even gonna get us close to a legendary. Not even 5k XP. What do we have to do, guys? I want to open more books because I want to get like a good book, dude. I want the rush of excitement of getting an Inquisitive. We still hold this MCMMO, guys. That's the thing. And we have this. Okay, well, we're gonna have to keep our eyes on the. I don't even know what I'm saying. We gotta get some more money, basically. We of course gotta get a grinder up so we can do some grinding. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for this episode, guys. It's gotten pretty long. A lot of it was just me talking, which I apologize. But yeah, I think that's going to be it. I'm trying to remember. I think I forgot. I'm just thinking about getting a July crate, guys. Literally, just all this in my head is getting a July crate. That's all I want to do, dude. I want a July crate. So I'm gonna work on that. Maybe I'll get myself a July crate. I don't know. It's kind of a 50-50 right now, but if we do get a July crate, of course you guys will see it on the episode on here. But I think that's going to be it. If you did enjoy this video, be sure to go down and hit the like button. If you are excited for the Cosmic factions being back in action, and that's going to be it, guys. Peace out.